Hello, hello. Um, I, y'all, I was supposed to have more people on tonight. But looks like I'm gonna be solo dolo for a minute. So since I'm up here all alone, all by myself right now, I'm gonna go into what's sitting on top of my head, and I'm gonna put them over in the Share Enterprises. And if you want to get one of these wigs that I have on, make sure you email me, or you could get up with Shahir Enterprises on shahirenterprises.in. So let me do a little shameless plug. Um, it's raw Indian hair. So what I like to tell people is that with raw Indian hair, you have to take care of it differently than you would um just your average wig. It's like having your own hair, and you have to actually take care of it like it's your own hair because it's actually really raw. It's raw human hair. So you have to take care of it like it's your hair. And some people don't want that extra maintenance, but I love it because it looks so natural. It looks like it's growing out of my scalp feel. I love it. Hey Kim. I have two guests that's supposed to come on, but they're not here yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and go on with what I'm gonna say because I like to be on time. So again, this is Shahir Enterprises and their wig. As you can see by my shirt, I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. And we got to see Cam Newton back on the field with his first touchdown of the game. Ha ha ha. Okay, haters. My jerseys were throwbacks for a little while now. I get a chance to wear my jerseys with Cam. It was good seeing him on the field. I was a Cam super fan, and I can't wait to start going back to games, y'all. Um, So let me get my notes, and we're going to cover the things that we're going to cover that I had down in the description. One person that was supposed to come over here with me tonight is Toy, but her live on Instagram ran a little bit long, so she's probably gonna be popping in. And also, the King of Shade was supposed to come, but I think he may got the time zones mixed up because he's on Central Standard Time. But we will see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and share my Instagram, and I want you guys to see some of the stories that I had posted and the pictures with it. So let me pull up my Instagram, y'all. I got the tab open. Um, and share my screen. I'm kind of flustered because, like I said, I was expecting not to be here by myself. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna go over with y'all is I'm gonna go on down. It's my Cam Newton. He's back, y'all. Like I was just talking about. Um, Let me go down a little bit more, and then we're gonna start. We're gonna pick up a conversation. Let's go down. Okay, Missy Elliot, she got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I think it was long overdue, y'all. Um, she finally got that star, and I'm super, super proud of her. VA stand up. Eve finally got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I mean, not Eve. Missy Elliott. Eve is what I was thinking about next. Eve announced that she is pregnant, y'all, and I am so happy for her. Um, Here's Miss Eve with her baby. Well, her child's father. Okay, not her baby daddy, because she got married, did the thing the right way. And now she has a little one on the way. Let's go, Eve. Um, okay, so I'm gonna just leave that up. Another thing that I was gonna talk about tonight is some movies that have came out or is coming out. I watched Red Notice this weekend. It was Gal Gadot, Ryan Reynolds, and Dwayne Johnson in the movie, y'all, and it kind of gave me a throwback into Indiana Jones, um, Indiana Jones meets Ocean 11's feel, you know, a lot of action. I didn't see $200 million worth of action, but maybe that includes them. They probably went ahead and filmed some scenes for the next installment because I heard it was going to be a part two to it. I ain't say $200 million worth of its segment, but it was a good movie, especially if you like that Indiana Jones type feel. It had that. Basically, it was three con artists that kind of conned each other along the way. So go look at that. I ain't gonna say any more because saying any more will give the whole plot away, okay? And the name of the movie is Red Notice. And if you have Netflix, it is on Netflix. Okay, so y'all know that King Richard is coming out. And that's the movie with about Venus and Serena and um their father that coached them. The focus is gonna be on King Richard, but Venus and Serena had a hand in production, y'all. And whenever they saw the dry cuts of the movie, they didn't like that their siblings were um brought up, and their mother wasn't brought up enough. So they went back on in and had some hands on with it to make it more inclusive to the whole family. Um and I heard it's supposed to be really good. It's starring Will Smith, and it premieres on November 19th. So we'll get a chance to watch that by streaming at home, on Paramount Plus, I think, and or going to the movie theaters to see it. So y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch it at the house. It'll be me and the hubby date night movie. Cause we didn't have date night yesterday. Cause we had a little guest over here. Our little nephew came over here yesterday. So he took in place of my date night. Yes, you did, Mr. OJ. You took my date night and my date, and y'all played Xbox all night. But anyway, some more news that I had posted on EntertainmentTea Uncut. Um, Let me clear up a couple of things. Um, I posted this picture, and in the description of the picture, I put that Christopher Williams was in a coma, but it was a report from Al B. Sure. But whenever I went back to see there being any updates on the story, um, on Christopher Williams' page, someone had posted for him that he was not in a coma, but I guess he has been sick because they put he's resting comfortably. So evidently he was sick, but not as sick as we thought. Anyway, we are gonna offer up our prayers and positive healing vibes to Christopher Williams, and we're gonna go from there with that report. Let me see what else. I'm doing this really hot topic style tonight, y'all, because I know everybody wants to look at the reunion. So I'm gonna get off in time tonight so I can properly oversee my group on Facebook because they been wilding over there. Okay, y'all. Mariah Carey. I mentioned last time that Megan Thee Stallion had promo going with her hottie sauce, and I can't believe that the song that they chose was the song that they chose. Anyway, uh, Mariah Carey has a marketing campaign with McDonald's. So y'all, what's gonna happen is on December 13th, if you eat at McDonald's, I personally don't. But if you eat at McDonald's, download their app, and with the purchase of $1 worth of items on the app, you get whatever shown in the picture free on that day. But you have to purchase through the app, y'all. So that's something to keep in mind if you want some free food from McDonald's. Mariah's menu. So you can see each day you're gonna get that free if you like order, I guess, a drink. They have a drink on their dollar menu. Get you a drink and then you get a free Big Mac on the first day. So download the app. Y'all could get some free food if you're loving it. I don't. Ah. Okay. So let's go back to entertainment tea. And y'all, this dude right here, I just cannot with him. Shout out to CNN. I got a couple of steals from the screen, and I was like, child. They ain't even tell the boy to think about something sad, so some tears will come out his eyes. You hear me? He couldn't even get a tear to drop through all that performance, baby. Uh if it wasn't such a sad case, it would really be funny, honey. But it's not funny what the judge is doing in this case. You could see his bias very apparently, and the judge almost giving me senile uh racist. I hate to say it like that, but he do. Like it was talking about the Oriental people and their food and all kind of stuff. I'm like, ooh, this judge is just not it, baby. So yeah, we not falling for that red face, baby, because you could get one tear out, and then had his mama out there in the audience fake crying. Girl, bye 10 times, okay. Okay, let's go back to entertainment tea. And Veterans Day just passed, and shout out to anybody who's a veteran, and or if you're still serving, shout out to you guys, because and the family, because the family serves also. I know, because I've been living without my baby boy. But I can't wait to see him next month, and because he's back in the States for a little while. So yeah. So let's go down. I wanted to show you guys this picture of the Atlanta Housewives cast. Um, so all the girls got together for Candy's new play. She has a play on Broadway right now called Thoughts of a Colored Man. It's an all male cast, all black cast. So that's the first for Broadway. So that's gonna be Candy's play she helped produce. So you see everybody that is on the cast. That's the new ladies, Sonya Richardson Rose, and you got Kenya, you got Sheree, um, there's Marlo over there, in case you didn't know who that woman was. Of course, that's Candy, and then there's Drew Sidor. That's your new cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just simply, do you guys think that they can handle the whole season? Because the only person that don't give me a yawn is Kenya. Everybody else made me sleepy just thinking about them. So I don't know, what the new chick gonna have to offer, but I heard she could turn up. So we'll see. We'll see. Some people are saying Marlo has a piece. Some people are saying Marlo didn't get a piece, but from my understanding, Marlo has a peach, and we're gonna see what these ladies bring. Child, I don't know, because every time I look at this picture, I want to yawn, y'all. So, what y'all think? Y'all think these ladies gonna be able to bring it or what? So, as you know, at 8 o'clock tonight, part two of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion comes on. And child, I don't think we talked about it over here, but let's go back to the fashions, child. Y'all look at this picture I found on my phone of Sheree, and I found out it was a very serious moment. So therefore, I'm not gonna peek at it. But I wanted to know what that moment was. Um, Going back through old pictures in my phone. So let me go back to where I posted on Real Housewives of Potomac. Their outfits and everything. Okay, Wendy, I like her overall look, but I think with the dress, what threw me off is this situation right here. Like if it was just a plain strap going around, I would say I like Wendy's look. The makeup didn't translate well on photos, but I think it looked better in person. Honey, I'm just glad she ain't looking like Jermaine Jackson about the edges, okay? So I'm gonna let Wendy pass with this look. I feel like, it looks all right. Looks all right. A scholar, I would have loved a scholar dress if you get rid of this. And this is just my personal preference because I'm not like a girly girl. So if you get rid of this puff and this whole sleeve and just make that a bodice, baby, you will be in there with me. I can't get with the puff. It's giving me very 1992 prom. And I know because I went to a prom in 1992. Okay. Honey, look at Mia. I like Mia's dress. A lot of people are giving this dress a hard time. Would I wear it? No, but I like Mia's dress. Mia's hair makeup look really good too. I think that she did really good with it being her first reunion. Could be her last from the way she be talking on social media, but we'll see. Child, this little girl right here. I like I want to take my little iron I use on my wigs, y'all. And I want to iron that hump down that's on top of Candace's head because it looked like it's supposed to be a ponytail instead of a bob. So I want to take my little iron that I use on top of my wigs and just do it like this, y'all. Do it like that. And iron it down, cause child, it's got a Humpty Duck going on. It's like, what's that song? Do the Humpty Dump, do the Humpty Dump, whatever the song was. That's all I hear in my head whenever yeah, the peacock vibe, isn't me, but I think she pulled it off for her. You know what I'm saying? But Miss Candace with her humpty dance, hump on her wig, child, just send me an inbox and I'll show you how I do my wigs on the top and get them flat up there. But child, it's a no. You've been on this show too long to come on the Durham reunion looking like this. Okay? Because you had a whole makeup and hair team, and I just came up here and slapped this wig on in 15 minutes. And it looked better than yours. Okay? No, Candace. We not for that. Okay, baby. Mm-mm. The makeup is a miss for me. The dress is a miss for me. Like I just don't. This look is giving me like I just took what somebody gave me for free vibes, and not that I actually picked this out. Okay, that's a huge no right there for you, Miss Candace. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Sam, Pam. No, ma'am. Okay, no. That right there. Oh, those embellishments on the side. No, ma'am. The shoes. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. 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 Okay. Ashley, I like her look. Also, she used Monique's makeup artist. That fine Jeff Enriquez. His Instagram handle is the makeup machine, and honey, he slayed that makeup. I forgot the girl who did her hair. And the dress is from Raleigh Knox. Now, like I said, I be answering this stuff for me sometimes. And for me, it's like I couldn't get down in that, but I think the dress fits her like a glove. She looks good in it. And if you want a Raleigh Knox couture, go over and look her up on Instagram. She did Monique's reunion dress from last year. Karen, as in for me, like I said, I don't like the train, but I think with being the person, the grand dame that she is, I feel like this is her through and through. The dress looks like her. She's showing you guys that she got some hams and a little bit of butt going on too, honey. So her hair and makeup looks very Karen, and I'm not gonna complain. Karen um looks really good. Cohesive looks. I think Mia, Ashley, and Karen kind of came out more than anybody else as cohesive looks. Okay. I was throwing Wendy in there, but her makeup was just throwing me off on pictures, but it does translate better on TV than it did on the photos. Okay. So yeah. And save the worst for last, baby. It's a huge no. And I got to say that they look good for them, but it's still a no, y'all. Look at it. That Giselle pantsuit is giving me um JC Penney's vibe. Now, don't get me wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with a good JC Penney dress because I got a closet full of them and wear to church. But not for a national televised reunion, Giselle. That's more of I'm going to my niece baby shower dress, pantsuit type thing. You know what I'm saying? Giselle. Mm-mm. 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 I guess your makeup look okay. I'm trying to give you something, girl. Robin just throw all that whole look, and that dress and put it in the dumpster, baby. Cause it's already dripping the dumpster juice. Hated it. I wish I had two more thumbs down so I could put two more thumbs down. Like, ooh, Yes. My girl Confessions has showed up. So I'm gonna put her on the screen once I see her stop playing with her camera. Because we gonna get off before 8 o'clock. What time is it? It's 7:30. Okay, I'm gonna add Confessions on. Hey girl.
Hey, baby. Sorry, I'm late for the party.
I know I saw you on live. I said, oh, she's gonna run over.
Yeah, I had got disconnected and had to get back and finish. My internet is so crazy today. So if I mess up on y'all, it's my fault. Is my internet is not letting me be great today.
Hmm. But I was just going over the Real Housewives of Potomac looks because we hadn't done this over here on Aunt Niecy and Tink. And I was honey, I say the worst for last, baby, because these two outfits is giving me a hell to the no times two. Okay. Woo! No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No way. Mm-mm. I tried my best to be nice by not slaying them in the comments, okay? But
Girl.
no,
Yeah,
no.
I don't know
Mm-mm.
what it be. Yeah, Giselle's fashion, Lord help her.
Her from her home to her fashion, baby, just no, 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 no. No, hire me, child. Not tell you, because evidently you ain't got no good friends, because they'll tell you, hire me as a consultant.
Boop.
All I want is 5% of your salary for going on Real Housewives of Potomac.
That's all you need.
5%. That's it. And
That's it.
honey, I make sure Shahir Enterprises hook you up with some good raw quality Indian hair, and I'll make sure that you don't look crazy. Cause
Hello.
you can't take no advice from Robin because look at her.
Hello.
She said she been using the same stylist since she been on the show.
I
Baby,
don't know if it's me, but I can barely hear you. Oh my goodness.
oh Lord, can y'all hear me? I did turn my mic down. I think everybody can hear me pretty good. I hope. Can y'all hear me?
Like I said, maybe it's just my stuff not letting me be great. I can hear you, but I can hear you very faintly on my
Okay,
end.
let me check my mic right quick to make sure it's not down too low. Uh, Let me turn it up a little bit so you can hear me a little bit better. I hope
Let
I'm
me
not
switch
too
my shit up
loud.
a little bit here.
Okay. I hope I'm not too loud for everybody else. I turned it up a little bit for confessions.
I can hear you a little bit. It must be me. It's just got to be me, then.
Okay, okay.
I don't know. Where
Um,
is Tink?
Tink wasn't feeling good, so she's not
Aw.
coming on tonight. And I think Jasper had his times mixed up because he's Central
Aw.
Standard Time. So I sent him an inbox, but we gonna get off. We
Hello.
gonna get off before 8 o'clock so we can watch the reunion, baby.
Yes, honey. Because it's going on tonight. I got to see Jen get the clink clink now.
Okay, so I look, y'all. I'm gonna stop the screen for right now. Um, so we could come on bigger. Girl, how you been feeling about Love and Marriage Huntsville?
Girl, it's like I'm torn because it feels like I'm coming for the drama to see what Mel and Martell about to go head and head against. But then once I get there, I'm like, God damn, I'm tired of this. And I'm so torn. It's a double-edged sword for me. It really is. I just can't. And then the
Girl,
whole yesterday, the
like they could
whole
have saved
recap
that
of it all,
episode. They could have saved that whole
they
episode.
really could have
Really,
saved
really
that. We've
could.
seen enough and enough. We
And
really
I
did.
mean, like y'all just went through what y'all basically been showing all season, and it's them fussing. Like we done seen that enough Carlos and y'all. We know y'all wanted to fill in the slots or whatever, but we don't want to see that no more. We want the other couples to argue. We want to see them arguing sometimes.
Right. It was
Like,
almost too much. Seeing
yeah,
everything
like
that, like
all of
every
that,
single
that
thing,
back
it
to
was
back.
just too much.
Martell, you ought to keep your penis in the house. Martell. I was like, oh yeah, no, I can't watch this.
And you know, throughout the whole episode, it's like I believe it was only like maybe one or two times where it was actually okay with him. The moment where she was consoling him and rubbing like it'll be okay, but he didn't even receive that well. So I guess she
He
probably like, well,
didn't.
you must, you know,
Yeah, because she was just trying to comfort him and being nice, and he was like, I ain't no bitch. Like, that tell me right there that's something to that.
that was
Why
his
you
pride. He didn't
let
like
that
that.
known? Like, you can't be vulnerable in front of your wife.
Hmm. I don't know what's wrong with them Huntsville men. I really don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just ready to see if they ever gonna get Letitia and Marceau's stuff going on. Because like we've
Yeah.
seen enough Martell and Mel. Can
Right.
we move on
Right.
to another miserable couple?
Right. Is there anything to the whole Michonne gossip and all this stuff like that? Is what I wanted
We
to.
ain't ever gonna find none of that out. Apparently they say that the Scots have a little pact, if you will, that even though they know that everything ain't right, but they don't ever want it to hit the camera.
Oh, shoot.
I'm
Now.
like, well, why are you here? Why are you on the show?
Yeah,
You
we
know
want
what
to
we
see
want to
what's
see.
going on. Be real with us now. Come on. Come on. Come on with it.
I mean, it just looks bad when we know that they see everything that is being said in social media and to not address it or act like it's not even a thing. Like, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even real at this point because y'all are
Mm-hmm.
literally trying to avoid that.
Yes, ma'am. I agree. I agree. I'm like, I'm just, with everything that's going on in social media, I've been looking forward to hearing them either deny or confirm it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. And you
so it's
would
kind
think
of
they would
like,
want to, say whether or not that stuff is really real or not, but they don't address it one way or the other.
I think it needs to be addressed. Because one, I'm
Come on
nosy.
now.
I'm
Something
nosy.
going on, and that's why they ain't mentioning it. Tisha couldn't take it. And if
I,
she did take it, she wouldn't believe it. So,
well,
but I
yeah.
believe she do believe it. She just don't want him
I
to know
think I
she
think
believe
Tisha
it.
is, consulting Mel behind the scenes and like, girl, who you got? What you do? What you do to get set up whenever you know you were leaving Martell? I think she's asking questions behind the scenes, but
Mm-hmm.
they want to portray the united front in front of people, and I understand that. Don't get me wrong,
Of
I
course.
understand that, but you signed up for a TV show, so you signed up for us being in your business. Okay.
That part. Exactly. So give us
Mhm.
what we want. You know what I'm saying? We don't see the bar, the black cigar bar enough.
Right.
You know, I just don't understand how it's just. I was just talking about this with someone else earlier. I don't understand how Tisha can have a mother like Wanda and be so passive aggressive of the way that she is. Like, where
Mhm.
is that Wanda in you? Because I know you got that Wanda blood in you, girl. Where is it?
Mhm. I think she does. I think that's more of a behind closed doors thing, because I think that's a lot of the reason why Marcy isn't happy that she does get on him like that behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame her, because if social media was full of talking about you got this extra child, like, you better be telling me something, yay or nay
Yeah,
or
yay or nay.
something.
But I feel like he doesn't. If the child is real, he is a type of man with some type of integrity to where he would
Yeah,
never
I feel like he
disown
could take
any of
care of the
his.
child. I really
So
do.
he rather just not bring it up because he wants to
Mhm.
save face for Tish, but he would never disown any of his.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that's how I see it. But other than that, I don't know. And then Miss Kimmy and Maurice, I feel like they just add
Is
to.
that pee in the pool? And I love Miss Kimmy now. I
I
ain't gonna.
love Kimmy. Yes,
I love Miss Kimmy.
she is. So I really don't understand the whole. I don't understand why she was so upset about the whole group text thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to wrap my head around that, but like I said, maybe it's still
Maybe
something
it's
we don't
because
know.
they sisters, like, and she's like, don't be including me in no text with these other chicks, like. So I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
is
that's
it really about the check part, or just putting her in a group with those women part, or like what was the reason?
I don't know. I don't know. Like
I don't know.
I,
I
I,
don't
I
know.
will say from the last time we talked, I do like Tiffany better since I heard her story.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first I was like, no child, hold on, wait a minute. You moving too fast. We just came on the show. Like,
Yeah.
calm down.
I
Calm
think
down.
she just wanted to kick in the door, wave in the faux flow in this
Honey.
mug.
Like she came in like boom.
Yes.
Spotlight is on me, baby.
She like, let me step up in here and plant my foot real quick. Then I'll ease up on these necks real quick. But she
Mhm.
she came through with it though.
Yeah, she
She
did.
did.
Yeah, she earned her check. Whatever they giving her, she earned that check, honey. Because she was the bone carrier of the season, baby.
Yes, she was. Absolutely.
Oh, oh,
100%.
I do have some announcement for y'all. Destiny will be on with me and Tink next weekend. So she's gonna be on, and we're gonna be talking about her business and stuff like that.
Love it.
A little bit about the show. 'Cause I know
Little
Tink
bit.
want to ask some questions about the show, but I
Mm-hmm.
really want to know more about her business and the fact that she was the first Black woman to open a beauty supply store in Huntsville, and I feel like that's huge because we just getting our first Black beauty salon here in my little small city. So I think that's huge.
Absolutely.
That's huge.
Absolutely.
That's huge.
She
Um,
cute though.
hmm.
So she's a cutie though. I like her looks. I like her style. She be coming through.
Uh-huh. Destiny, I really like her from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
because it was a limit to what she would say, and you could tell she won't go let production like say make her be the missing one. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about the people who's left on Ready to Love?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Well, CC Courtney, who just left this past time, she herself
Yeah.
said she felt it was her time to go. And
Mm-hmm.
I did too, because her connection the most was with Cornelius. And obviously, Cornelius didn't receive her the way,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of messes me up because the way he was looking at her and making them eyes at her and
Do
acting
you
like he wanted
believe
to
me?
get a
Hit
piece
it
of
and hit
her.
it.
And yes, and then he finally got it, and it's like he got scared or something.
Mm-hmm. Because the way
Was he
she was
scared of
rubbing
Camille
on
though?
his leg gave me uh like they at least had phone sex or FaceTime sex or something because that sexual chemistry was there, honey. So I'm just wondering.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know. I don't know,
And
child.
you hear a lot of them talk about phone conversations a lot this
Mm-hmm,
season. It's
mm-hmm,
going down with the phone conversations more than it is on
mm-hmm,
camera,
mm-hmm,
because you hear a lot of stuff like, wait, when did that
mm-hmm.
happen? Like, oh, they
Right,
didn't show that.
exactly.
And
Because we
I was
communicate
talking
on the
with
phone
Libba
all the
earlier, and she
time.
said that whole first mixer That was 13 hours long, damn near.
Oh wow.
She
I
said
would
for
be
the
like,
first
look,
part, she got to
13
the first
hours. I'd have been just like this.
girl. And then she said it was like 95 degrees. And she said when they got there, the girls had to go to one parking lot and the men had to go to another. So she was in the parking lot for 2 hours before they even came and got her to get to the damn mansion. And shoot, like what?
Yeah,
What type of organization
a
is
little
this? This
party
is
bus
season
out
5.
there. A party bus for the men and women so I could sit down in air conditioning while
Right.
waiting.
Just hot in the parking lot at that. Can't
Honey, after them 2 hours in the parking lot, I would have went home the first day because I'd have been ill. You hear me?
I know that's right. And then when they get to the mansion, they gotta go right back to the backyard, back out into the house. Like, damn, no matter. You can't do nothing right up in here. Like
Exactly.
that production dropped the ball there. You would figure at
Yeah.
season 5, they would know what
That's
they
that little
doing a lot better
boys
than
they
that.
can work with now. Come on.
I wish I would. I wish I would.
Mm-mm.
But
Mm-mm.
I'm enjoying it. I don't know. I'm hoping Camille will make another week because at this point I'm almost rooting for her because she is not leaving nowhere.
What about that other little chick that thought she was gonna go home? What's her name? What's her name? Because when the guy was saying she thought he was getting ready to say, "You ain't ready to love." She was like, "And y'all crazy?" Because she was already like, when he sat down, like, I ain't interested in him. Like, so why am I here? Type thing.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Um.
I can't
Let's see
think of her
who's
name. But
you
I
talking about
think
the one
she's
who
the one that used to play with the men and get them to the altar. You know, how
the
can
one
I
did
don't
she
know?
leave already or she's still there?
She's there. I
Okay.
think
Was it
because who
Zadia?
left? Just only Courtney left this last episode.
Yeah, Courtney left last. I'm trying to think who
Okay.
you're talking about. Who's left? There's Zadia, Camille. Shoot. I'm trying to
Um,
think of all the
I can't think
girls.
of her name for
Shiloh.
won't them.
But she was the one who Phil had like what you call it?
Camille.
God damn
They're
it.
saying Camille. Is that the one that was playing with the fiancés?
That's the one who won't Cornelius, and that's her man.
Oh, now yeah, she's a little out there. Little out there, honey. Where is see? I could never find my ready to love notes.
I see there's Zadia, Camille has Shiloh,
Yeah, Camille.
Sabrina.
Camille is the one that I'm talking about. She been engaged 3 times, and I
Who?
put crazy beside her name from the first episode.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's Camille.
Yep. It's
I
Camille.
was like,
Yeah.
well, she gonna stab the man if he said you're not ready to love the way. Why she was looking at
Yeah,
him?
she went off
You
for
finna tell
right.
me.
Like, I wouldn't want to be the one that has to tell her she ain't ready to love.
Right,
I think
right.
they need to let Cornelius,
She might
or
stab
maybe
him.
or maybe they gonna mess around and give her a phone call before it happens.
Right.
Because
Let go ahead and
apparently that's where everything goes
let
down
crazy
at in the
woman
phone
know
calls
what's
this
up,
season.
what's up, what's up. But I want her to go home so bad just because she played with people feeling so much in the past.
I feel that she has a lot of reflecting to do at this point. Also, she had spoke out about how she treated Cornelius that day. And right after that, bless his heart, a very class act, Nye, he posted and came to her defense, and that was beautiful because you rarely see a black man, supporting a black
Mhm,
woman and defending her,
mhm,
especially in
mhm.
public. So he did post and, you know, say that, don't give her a hard time, even though he did call her crazy.
She is crazy,
He called
girl.
her crazy.
She is crazy.
But I think he's just a class act and was just trying to, you know, push her up her game or whatever. But then right after that, not shortly after that, Cornelius finally released a statement coming to her defense. Now I'm wondering, did he do that because he felt he had to because Nye did? Or did he really just want to do that, period? So I can't wait to see they dynamic, like, going forward. And if he gonna eventually find somebody else to, like, because we know she ain't gonna find nobody else, like, point blank to the period. Because I think if he don't like her, she'll probably self-evict herself.
Probably so.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably so.
But I just wonder, I bet you anything that she might be part of the drama that's about to come forth. Because there's some shat that is about to go down in the next coming weeks. Liva was telling me. And she said, baby. And that's all she could really say.
Right.
So,
I can't
wait to see it's about to really go down.
A little bit. I be like, look.
I feel like it's about to be some things between the
girls. Virtual
NDA,
so you ain't got to worry about me saying nothing, child. I porns, and I don't like to be sued. I said, so let's do this virtual NDA and tell me something. Let me don't just tell me something gonna go down now. I want to hear it. I want to hear.
Which is good for the season, I guess you could say, as part of that for the audience, because, the audience has been saying that this is a boring season for them. And someone had really made a valuable point saying, most of the other places, this is the first time they come into DC. All the other places have been, down south, and it's a little different. So, and a lot of the cast members know each other also. So that says a lot.
DC is very small.
Yes. And so, and also,
like, I'm like, are they? Because I mean, some people don't even live near DC, right? So I'm still confused. Like, did they grow up in DC? How everybody know each other, but everybody ain't from DC? Like,
that's what I'm saying. So it's very little sketchy because there was the rumor that there is an alliance. There is a couple who decided that they were going to go on there, and if they got picked, they would stick with each other so they can make it to the end. Which made me think,
like,
could that be Camille and Cornelius?
Like, I don't get it, because if I go on a show and I'm in search for love, it's like I want to play the game for love. You know what I'm saying? But some of these people just getting up there because they want to be famous.
Yes.
And I got the feeling for that with a lot of people this season. You know what I'm saying?
That's what a lot are saying. A lot are saying that. And even Liva had touched upon that, talked to her. And, from the answer that she gave, she's like, that may be true, but more power to them if that's their platform. And I understand it from their perspective. You got to get your grind the way you can. But for a production perspective, you should really do your research more.
Yeah, because these people with records and stuff, like, y'all didn't do a background check. I do a standard background check.
Well, according is a little bit bootleg because, they said at the mixer they had, the drinks flowing and they had food, but they had it like somewhere type up in the woods. And so it was a beautiful spread with a whole bunch of flies. And who want to eat that? No, nobody want to eat that. It's 13 hours long. I know they was mad.
Like, you at least gonna keep the food in the house. 13 hours outside in 95-degree heat. I wanted the whole cast.
The girls' weave don't melt it. The makeup don't fell off. People are ornery. So, like, they could have done better with that, I believe.
About whenever they told me it was time to film, I would be in like this in the couch in the house.
And that's what a lot of them are doing, like really just sitting back in the cut, trying to catch some shade, wait to go to the bathroom, and that's where you saw some of the conversations that were being had, just
Mhm,
people just waiting
mhm,
to go to the bathroom.
mhm,
Like, I think they really dropped the ball on a lot of the conversations that they
mhm.
could have shown, because it's a
Tommy,
mess. It's a mess.
Tommy, wait, you said this season 5, right?
Yes, season 5. But they want to call it season 4 still for whatever reason.
Honey, Tommy, I'm gonna need for you to do better, okay? Cause this right here ain't a good
Well,
look.
actually, that would be Will Packer Productions. Will Packer
Will
Productions
Packer
needs to get it
Production,
together.
whoever,
All of them,
all
whoever's in
y'all,
charge, get it
all
together
y'all.
all the way together. Because, honey,
Girl, no, man. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
no, 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 no.
And honey, I always got to keep me a fan over here just talking, so I know outside I ought to be hot,
Girl, I keep mine right next to me too. Never
honey.
without it.
Oh, somebody said that I was ready to love. Yes, I am. I've been ready to love for almost 20 years. My anniversary is coming up, Valentine's Day. We're gonna be married 20 years. Now, I'm not gonna say
Congratulations.
this. It has been times I wanted to kill that giver. Okay,
Hello.
but we made it last. Make it last forever. Hey, we
Am.
made it
Am.
last for 20 years so far. So
Well, congrats and big ups. What is the secret? What's y'all secret?
honey, I found that the secret is that I always wanted everything my way or the highway. And I'm still kind of like that, but I make concessions.
Mm.
Like his man cave, my bedroom then became his man cave. And I was like, oh my God, that would have been the perfect closet, Jesus. But it gives him a space where he could be messy and I don't go down there and move his stuff and stuff like that. So I found out that I was in love whenever I loved him in spite of.
Absolutely. That's in love right there.
And in spite of, I still love you. And I think that's what a lot of people are missing. Like, a lot of people got more access to people now. So it's like you ain't just limited to who you work with, who you see, around the grocery store, stuff like that. You got access to so many different people now through the internet. So a lot of people ain't making that connection anymore.
Yes.
And we made that connection um real early in our relationship. I will say that. But
Aw.
but
But
we had them days where I wanted to kill him. I feel like I was on nothing but city limit, honey. Cause I was gonna kill him. Okay. Okay. But yeah,
hello.
yeah.
That's
Um
beautiful. That's
20
so beautiful.
years. Don't seem like 20 years. So that's why I feel like the good outweigh the bad. Cause it really don't. It feels like maybe 10 at the most. So
Well, that's good, and that says a lot. That says a
mhm,
hell of a lot.
mhm.
Keep on
Like
going, keep on trucking.
and like he loves my sense of humor because we were watching Family Feud, right? And the question was name an animal that looks like your husband. I didn't hear that with the S part because I was in the bathroom.
Okay.
And I said turtle because that's what I call him, Ninja Turtle. He was like, it has to begin with a S. I
Ah,
said sea turtle. It was like, what?
ah.
Straight to hell and do not pass go, okay?
Girl.
But
Ah,
he looked like a turtle. He got those big
golly.
eyes like me. But he
Uh-huh.
got one of those little peanut heads, you know what I'm saying? And them big eyes, and his nose look just like a turtle nose. Most cartoon
Gosh.
look just like a turtle. So his
Just
name
like a
is
turtle. Ain't that cute?
I said I said ninja because he's a marine through and through, girl.
Oh,
Crazy.
is he?
Mm-hmm.
All right now. Thank you for your
Mm-hmm.
service. Salute. So he got
Yeah,
that
that's my
discipline,
baby.
baby.
That's my baby.
Yeah, it's something about a man who they have a certain type of discipline and
Mm-hmm.
character about them that I absolutely adore.
And what I
Yes.
love is I ain't never had to say, look, you gonna have to get up and get a job. He didn't care how much you was making, but he gonna
Oh,
work, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had
amen.
that problem with him.
Amen.
So, well, like I said, I've never been in a lot of like long term serious relationships. Like I really married
Mm-hmm.
both people that I was in long
Okay.
term with, and neither one of them I ain't never had to beg to get a job. Now, my first husband, and shout out to him, his birthday was on Veterans Day. Hey,
Shout out,
Mark.
happy birthday.
That's my children's father. And whenever we first met, he didn't know what he wanted to do with his life. And I said, look, in order to be with me, and why I pick up the microphone is because I be serious.
Is
In
this
order
thing
to be with
on?
me, Jericho, you gonna have to figure out what you want to do. Because I
Amen.
am not taking care of a man. You hear me?
Yes,
It's
let the church say
a-
amen. Let me get this Holy Ghost on ya. Holy water. Ah, yes.
Mm.
Come on
Bullshit.
now.
Come now. Okay? You gonna go to work if you gonna be with Niecy, okay? You ain't
Yes.
sitting home and chilling while I'm at work, working
No,
hard every
ma'am.
uh-uh.
We ain't
Mm-mm.
doing that.
Even though that's what I do. I sit home now.
Oh, see, that's different.
Honey.
Totally something totally different.
I'm loving being a housewife, honey. That need to
Oh,
go
it's
on
gotta
for
be a beautiful
housewives
thing.
of North Carolina. Y'all gonna hook me up because I will show y'all something on the show now, but y'all ain't gonna know all
Girl.
my business. I'm gonna be like Tisha and Marsu. I'm gonna give y'all just enough. Y'all gonna want some more of it.
Hello. Keep them wanting more. That's the formula. Give them
Mhm.
enough and keep them wanting more.
So yeah, that's my secret to a lasting relationship. You really have to love the person in spite of things that get on your nerves and stuff like that. And I feel like people get divorced for the craziest little reasons now, you
Mm.
know. So, I yeah.
What was always like your deal breaker? What's a deal breaker to you?
A deal breaker to me is you made an outside child. That I don't care what you got to say.
Yes. Yes.
Toodaloo, because
Toodaloo.
especially with either one of my husbands knowing the type of father that they are, they're gonna want any and everything to do with their child. And I'm not gonna
Absolutely.
come between a father and a child,
Mm.
but I'm telling you, sitting there looking at this other child, well, I got to take care. You gonna bring me a baby over here, so that means you go to work. I got to take care of the baby. Now,
Mm.
I wouldn't treat the child bad because I'm
Of
not that type
course.
of person. But to sit there and look at a baby and be like,
Yeah.
knowing my look is gonna look just like the mama.
Yeah. Come on.
Uh, I- that's just a deal breaker to me. Like I told my husband one thing that
If you know, you know.
look, you want the come out.
Have to shake them up in here. We don't want to have to shake a bitch. Don't get
Okay.
it twisted. We will, but
It
we don't want to have to. That's the point.
it was
Don't
so
take us there.
funny because look, I'm remodeling my bathroom, and the only thing I wanted saved in my bathroom was my sink, just because I've washed a lot of booties in that sink
Uh
with my
huh.
nephew and nieces and stuff like that. And that's the one thing I didn't want to change. And they broke my sink. And Marcella had never seen me mad before. And I'm gonna tell you, I was so mad that I was mad that the place wasn't open so I could go up in there and go across the counter. Okay. I'm like,
Child.
I'm not being dramatic because he can't. I know that sink could come out without damaging it because I have took it out myself before.
Okay. So what the hell?
He was rushing at the end of the day, didn't have get the caulk out, and broke my seat. And I was pissed off because it was just no professionalism. Like, oh, you want this little 12 by 12 sink? My sink is this long in my bathroom.
Uh
And they
huh.
want to give me a little 12 by 12 sink.
Oh hell
I don't even
no.
cuss, but I was like, look, B, no, I don't want your little sink. And the sink that
No.
you guys are going to pay for. Okay?
I know that's right. I don't know what they was thinking. Now,
Honey.
did they know
I,
how sentimental the sink was to you?
And they try to be dismissive. Wrong thing to do with me. Don't be dismissive because I try my best to be the bigger person. And at first, I want it hype. But when you start being dismissive of what I got to say, you ain't got to care about my feelings as a business. You really don't. But don't be dismissive of my statements either.
Absolutely.
Listen to what I got to say.
The customer is always right.
And whenever they put my countertop in there, I'm gonna light them up in the reviews. That Google reviews get ready to go.
Oh, so you just waiting on that time.
I want them to do the work first.
Yes. Yep. That's smart. That's smart.
So yeah,
That's how
if
you
my
do.
fella see me mad for the first time, she'll look like, oh. She
Oh.
was like, "Child, how much the sink cost? I go half on you." I'm like, that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, I wanted my sink. Okay,
Yeah. I
but
know that's right.
I don't turn up like I used to. But whenever I get mad, it's always because of something that meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some people could just get mad at drop of a dime. That's not me. I'd be like, okay,
Right.
but you know, being dismissive is totally the wrong way to be with me. Just
Yeah.
tell me what you got to tell me out and not trying to make me feel like I'm dumb. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
I took pictures and sent it to her, and she was like, "Well, that's how it look whenever they tear out ceramic." I'm like, "Look, like
Ooh.
I have torn out ceramic myself many a times. I'm not dumb. I know what it looks like when ceramic is removed. I'm talking about my sink right here. That
That
just
part.
happened to be in the picture, okay?"
Yeah.
So I ordered the most expensive sink I could get just so they won't be able to get no more money.
I know that's right. Put
All
it on them. Shoot, y'all paying for all of this. All
of
of
it.
this.
All of it.
On guard.
Whenever I sent her that invoice, she was like,
Have a nice day. Be blessed. Be blessed and be merry. Have a nice day. Yes, you will.
whew, oh Lord, child. So it's right at the hour. The last thing that I wanted to talk about tonight before we go, because the reunion is on. I'm gonna
Yes,
go
it
back to
is.
my Instagram
Yes,
and
honey.
share the screen right quick. And this is the last thing I'm gonna want to mention. Um, let me get that up. Okay, let me take these two down. And I'm gonna go up. And the last thing I want to mention, y'all, is about this little boy named Judah. I have been following his recovery after a drowning incident.
Oh, him,
And
yes.
yeah, and little Judah passed away
Yes.
yesterday. Collectively everybody got together and released balloons
Oh, beautiful.
um for him. Um and a lot of people were posting their stuff on Instagram, and I do have it in the stories. The mom posted a lot of the pictures of people that sent in that is releasing the balloons. Um
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and,
he's a beautiful
and
baby.
I just want to say this, and don't take this as criticism of the parents. I never want anybody to feel like that's what I'm doing. What I will say is that I want Judah legacy to be that we agree that we're gonna get our black babies in the water. Start introducing them to swimming early, because I was so ashamed I paid for my son's swimming lessons before he went into the Navy as
Mm,
an adult. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I feel like that's something that should be part of childhood, learning how to swim
Absolutely.
and water safety. So I would
Absolutely.
love for Judah's legacy to be more people making sure that children and grandchildren learn water safety and um and learning how to swim. And I think it would be beautiful for his legacy. Um and post Jackson family values in the videos. Are you taking your children to learn how to swim, your grandkids? Because I feel like that's something that we don't do in a lot of black parent households. We don't
Absolutely.
we don't teach our kids water safety.
Yes.
And
Rest his soul.
rest his little
Condolences to the
soul.
family.
I can't imagine what you're going through. Um all I can say, I send my condolences and prayers,
Yes, prayers up. Yes.
because I felt like he was another little nephew, my little cyber nephew. I would stay abreast of everything that was going on with him, and whenever she posted that a couple of days ago, it really, really touched me a lot. And
Yes. Mm. Oh, yes, Lord.
I say this for last because I know how I am, and I'm very emotional, y'all.
I can see it in
Um,
you. Yes. But it
but
does hit home because, especially a black child, it's a black community. We should look out for each other, and we do need to
mhm,
help and protect each other. And, we have this whole stigma about water and not getting our
mhm,
hair wet and all this. And we
mhm,
have to look at
mhm,
the other side of that. This entire world is more water than anything.
mhm,
So that is really a necessity that every human needs to learn early on
mhm,
as much as possible.
mhm. So I've made a pledge to myself, no matter how far I am away, that I am gonna pay for all my grandkids if I ever get any swimming lessons, because I want all of them to learn early.
Yeah.
And so if you got any kids, or if you have any grandkids, please, most wise, some people probably gonna want until Corona gets a little bit better before they put their kid in classes. But all the YMCA's have swimming classes, so make sure you go. And if they ain't got to stay on a long program, at least they know water, know safety, know how to float is the big
Yes.
things. So yeah, make sure you get your kids in the water. That's how I wanted to end tonight. Toy,
Absolutely.
tell people where they can find you. I did put your link tree down below, but I want you to tell them.
You can find me mostly on Instagram at Confessions of a Reality Queen. You can find me on YouTube at the same name. I am slowly but surely getting my feet wet into YouTube. So please
Ma'am.
check me out. I cover mostly Ready to Love and Love and Marriage Huntsville. But my new thing that I'm going to try to be doing is a weekly roundup on the events that's happened in the
Mhm.
culture and the world. So check me out. I appreciate y'all.
And we need to get together about finding some of these people that went viral or people from old reality shows and stuff like that, catching up with
Yes, girl.
and see if they
Yes.
go live with us because
Yes.
we're wondering about a lot of people.
Girl, I always be wondering. We have got to get
Hmm.
on that right away. Yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right. Well, it's
Well,
been a
y'all,
pleasure with you, baby, as
you know,
always.
always, babe. I just
Always.
love our vibe.
Me
Anytime you
too.
need me to do anything, I'm gonna be there.
Same
Um,
with you, boo.
and always tour.
I
Anytime you
appreciate you
call
so
me,
much.
text me, inbox me, I got you.
I know you do, and I appreciate you, Queen, so much.
All right, babe.
All
All right,
right. Bye
y'all.
bye.
Go watch the reunion, y'all.
Woo! It's going down, y'all.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.